Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney and today I'm going to be showing you my TBR full of self-help books. These books range from time management to manifesting to having a successful life, having good vibes, personal identity and boundaries and anxiety, a bunch of different things that I am learning about myself, shadow work, inner child. There's so many things that I've been learning from books, and these things have really helped change my life. I am learning to become a better person, personally, for myself, mentally, emotionally, physically. There's so many different things that I'm learning about myself, and I find that there's so many things that I don't know about. For example, inner child, I never thought that I would think about myself in a childlike way, experiencing trauma in the past, or even things like manifesting in self-doubt and figuring out your identity. All these things have shaped our lives, and there's so many things that I am grateful for. These books are on my TBR because I want to better myself. I want to be a better person. These things have really helped me understand myself and know who I am. And I'm really learning about identity. I feel like I've lost myself in ways. I've had success in my life, and sometimes I falter and I get through a slump, or I have self-doubt, and there's so many different things that I want to learn to grow and develop as a person. So these books, I got them at Indigo, most of them, or on Amazon. These books are really great. I highly recommend them to anyone who is going through the same things that I'm going through. These books are really cool. They changed me, and they got some great covers, great names, titles, and I think anyone would really benefit from something like this. I have a lot of books that I want to show you guys, and I can't wait to share them with you. So I realized that I have a lot more self-help books than I actually need, but I thought it would be a great way to show you guys what is out there in the book world. And there's just so many great things that I want to show you guys. These books are amazing, and anybody could benefit from these, and I can't wait to tell you the ones that are my favorites, the ones to look out for. And yeah, let's get started. So the most recent book that I just finished is called Good Vibes, Good Life: How Self-Love is the Key to Unlocking Your Greatness. This book is really great. It talks about self-love and manifesting, having good vibes, and it's just a really great book. I really liked it. It practices self-care, overcome toxic energy, and prioritizing your well-being, cultivate positive lifestyle habits, including mindfulness and meditation, change your beliefs to invite great opportunities in your life, manifest your goals, your tried and tested techniques, overcome fear and flow with the universe, find your higher purpose, and become a shining light for others. So yeah, this is a great book. If you're interested in self-love books, I highly recommend this one. The next book that I got from Amazon is called The Shadowork Journal, a guide to integrate and transcend your shadows. This is like an inner child book. I read a little bit so far, and it seems really interesting. It talks about regret and identity, and it has some really great journal prompts in here. I can't wait to get started on this. I think it'd be really beneficial for me. And yeah, it has things like, kind of like, it's like an ad-lib book where you kind of fill in the blanks, a letter to yourself, gratitude list, inner child affirmations. Yeah, just fill in the blank stuff, reflection, wound mapping, shadow work activities. Really cool. Highly suggest this. It was suggested by Alicia Marie. I love her. She's great. She's also a fellow Aries. And yeah, this book is really great. The next book that I have is 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals by Oliver Berkman. And this book talks about time management, how we don't have a lot of time to do all the things that we want. And I thought it'd be really cool to read up on this. I don't know much about time management, but I thought it'd be really cool to learn about it. And I know I don't have a lot of time to do everything that I want. I want to do so much in life, and I think I would learn a lot from this. So yeah, I recommend getting this book if you're interested in time management. This book, I finished it maybe 2 months ago. It's a really great book. It's called Manifest, 7 Steps to Living Your Best Life. It is by Roxy Nafusi. And this book talks about manifesting, how to get into it, how to use vision boards, how to be clear in your vision, remove fear and doubt, align your behavior, overcome tests from the universe, embrace gratitude, turn envy into inspiration, and trust in the universe. This is a really great book. There's some really great things in here that I got from it, and yeah, I just learned a lot about manifesting from this book. The next book that I want to suggest to you guys is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This is a really popular book about law of attraction, and I learned a lot from this. This is an amazing book. I also watched a YouTube video on her interview with the guy who wrote the Greatness Mindset book. And yeah, it talks a lot about law of attraction, manifesting, how you can create your own life. As you learn the secret, you will become to know how you can have, be, or do anything you want. So this is an amazing book. I see this book everywhere I go. And yeah, she was on Oprah, and it was her very first interview that she's ever done. And the Greatness Mindset guy was like her second interview, really. And I think it's really cool. Another book that's on my TBR list is Set Boundaries, Find Peace, A Guide to Reclaiming Yourself by Nidra Glover Tawwab. I haven't read this book yet, but it sounds really interesting about setting boundaries. I feel like I need to really do this because I found in my life that I've met people who really just don't know how to give you space, or I don't know, space and comfortability, and I don't know, just like emotionally and physically. I could learn a lot from this book. This book is like a journal prompting book. It's called How to Find Your Happy Place, Quiet Spaces and Journal Pages for Busy Minds. This is really interesting. There's a lot of prompts and lots of talk about nature, being in an environment where it is peaceful, and there's a lot of stuff about anxiety, love, finding your happy place, wisdom, hope, balance, rejuvenation, motivation, inspiration, compassion, calm. There's just a lot of great things. And yeah, finding your happy place. I really like this. I found it at HomeSense. It's a really great book. Another book that I have is called Radical Rest, Get More Done by Doing Less. This book is also from HomeSense. We live in a hectic world that demands us to always be on, whether it's pressure at work, families to look after, or even just friends to catch up with. Rest is almost always an afterthought. We don't think about rest very often. I feel like it's a thing that we always do, and we kind of overlook it. And I think it's really important. So learning about rest, how to find your happy place, how to stay calm and be in a good mindset, I think this is a great book. The next book that I have here is The Anti-Anxiety Notebook, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy and Other Essentials. This is another journal prompting book. It is really beautiful. It goes through what your challenge was for the day and what was going through your mind. What were the emotions that you were feeling? What patterns do you recognize? How do you think about the situation differently? So it goes about your day, how your day went, and just really going through the emotions, and I really like this. The next book that I have is called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Wiest, Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery. I think we all do this. Self-sabotage is something that I struggle with sometimes. I think I do it a lot. I have a lot of self-doubt, and this book has really influenced me. This book is about self-sabotage, why we do it, when we do it, and how to stop doing it for good. Coexisting but conflicting needs create self-sabotaging behaviors. This is why we resist efforts to change, often until they feel completely futile. By extracting crucial insight from our most damaging habits, building emotional intelligence by better understanding our brains and bodies, releasing past experiences at a cellular level, and learning to act as our highest potential future selves, we can step out of our own way and into our potential. This is a great book. Now this one really changed my life. The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. I love this. There's a little minor mistakes in the book and spelling errors, but otherwise the message is really powerful. It's about the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. So many things you can get out of this book. It really talks about the spiritual journey, as well as it has a lot of like religious scriptures, verses in this book, which I really appreciate because I'm also a Christian, and these have really made me understand more about the subconscious mind. This book is really powerful. I learned so much. There's so many things that you can get out of this book. Lots of learning about healing and spiritual growth, journey, mindset, success, anything that you want to achieve and you put your thought and mind into it. This is a really great book. I highly suggest this book. I'm not done it, but I'm still learning a lot from it, and I really recommend it. It's so amazing. The next book that I have here is The Paradox of Choice by Barry Schwartz. This is all about choice. We have so many choices. Sometimes we have way too many choices. Like when we go to the grocery store, there's so many different kinds of chocolate. There's so many kinds of chips or chicken or I don't know, like fruit. There's so many different kind of choices that we have, and we have a bountiful amount of it, abundance. There's just so much, and I think we have too many choices. Maybe it'd be easier if we just had one or two. And I'm still going to read up on this, but this is really interesting to me, and I think everyone could learn and benefit from this book. This is another book from Brianna Wiest. This Is How We Heal. This book is really powerful as well if you're going through mental struggles or physical struggles, emotionally, physically, and this is really nice. Healing is not a one-time event. It can begin with one-time event, typically some form of sudden loss that disrupts our projection of what future might be. However, the true work of healing allows that disruption to wake us up from a deep state of unconsciousness, release the personas we adapt into, and begin consciously piecing together the full truth of who we are meant to be. This is amazing. This book, I'm almost done. It's called The Greatness Mindset: Unlock the Power of Your Mind and Live Your Best Life Today by Lewis Howes. He is the guy who had an interview with Rhonda Byrne, The Secret, and he's a really great guy. This book has taught me a lot about inner child, mindset, greatness mindset, and yeah, there's just a lot of great things in here. So it talks about self-doubt and how to fulfill your life successfully, achieving greatness. And yeah, I really like this. It's really cool. This is Effortless by Greg McKeown. Do you ever feel like things are so much harder than they used to be? You know something is important yet struggle to get it done. You're running faster but not moving closer to your goals. You want to make a high contribution but lack energy. As high achievers, we've been conditioned to believe that the path to success is paved with relentless work. that if we want to achieve, we have to overexert, overthink, and overdo. That if we aren't perpetually exhausted, we're not doing enough. So yeah, this is really great. I really like this book. He also wrote a book called Essentialism. Really great. This is Daring Greatly. Oh, Daring Greatly by Bren Brown. How the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead. I haven't read this yet. I got it from the bookstore or Valley Village, I think. And yeah, this sounds like a really great book. We experience this uncertainty, risks, and yeah, sometimes we just have to be brave, dare to be different. Sometimes we feel like we're never enough. And yeah, I really like this. I can't wait to read this. Another book that I'm really excited to read is The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty. How to find it, keep it, and let it go. I haven't read this yet, but it talks about self-love and also loving others, and I think it's a really great book. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's a really good motivational speaker, and I can't wait to read this. And the last book that I have is The Daily Stoic, 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living. It just has some great quotes from Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, this is really great. It's like a 366-day daily reading book. So if you like books like that, I highly suggest this. It's got a lot of Stoic remarks, and I really like it. I can't wait to finish it. That is everything for my self-help book TBR. I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.